Hi folks, my name is Ryan. I'm with the group Trail Now. This is the first of several videos that we intend on putting out in an attempt to educate the public on what a train means for Santa Cruz County. In this first video, we're asking the question, is rail with trail truly the highest and best use of our corridor? So when you're trying to determine what the highest and best use is, there's essentially 4 different tests that need to be considered. Now these first 3 we're going to be discussing in some upcoming videos in the future, but today what I want to focus on is this last and most important component, and that's what's maximally productive. What that basically means is what's going to give us the most bang for our buck, a trail or a trail with a commuter line running next to it. Okay, so let's look at some of the costs involved for building a rail with trail. In this analysis we're going to be looking at the scenario where the train would run from Santa Cruz to Watsonville. Cost to build a train from Santa Cruz to Watsonville, we're looking at $176 million. Cost to build a trail next to the train tracks, $127 million. Total cost to build, we're looking at $303 million. Now maintenance, the cost for the train is $14 million per year. Over a 20-year period, that would be $168 million. In all, the preliminary cost estimate is $471 million. Keep in mind, that doesn't even include the cost of parking lots, stations, and other expenditures. In the end, the total cost is going to be over $500 million. So let's look at the preliminary cost to build a trail without an adjacent commuter line. Obviously, there's no expenditure for the train, and the initial estimates to build just the trail component would be $68 million. As you can see, it's significantly less than the $127 million estimated in the previous scenario. The reason for that is we get to use all the existing infrastructure, all those bridges, all those trestles that are currently in place. We get to use those for the trail. Maintenance costs are estimated at a little over $300,000 per year. Over a 20-year period, that's $6.4 million. In all, total cost over a 20-year period is just shy of $75 million, significantly less if you were to do a rail with trail. Obviously, there's certain things that a train can provide for that a trail can't. But is it worth $500 million over the next 20 years? Especially if a train has little to no effect on Highway 1 traffic? At Trail Now, our opinion is no. Let's use that money more wisely to improve the infrastructure and transportation system that we already have. Sometimes simpler is better. Let's build a trail. Let's build it now. Thanks for watching. If you're not already, please follow us on Facebook. If you want some additional information, go to our website, trailnow.org.